Like shouting bad words? Mind your language might be for you. Let's talk about it. Is that good? Cool. I'm going to go back to the trailer. What does that even mean, Bowers Game Corner? Ahoy there, YouTube! I'm back again today for another game review, and today I'm very excited to check it out. Mind Your Language from I'm Holding Games. This is for 2+ players, ages 18+. This is an adults-only party game, because in this game, you are going to be shouting out very, very dirty words, which are all going to be positioned around these cards right here. So I'll show you exactly how it works before we get into the review. It's really quite simple, but the first thing I do want to say is there's one big rule that's in here that you need to replace immediately, house rule it immediately, which is in the rule booklet it says to say the top color right here, then flip it over, and then everyone is essentially trying to look at this card and shout out whatever it is first, which I can't shout out that middle one right there, because then I'll have to mark this as an 18+ video. But whoever shouts that out is then going to win this card, and whoever gets, the most cards over how long you want to play is going to win the game. But the issue with that is, what's cool about this card is if you look all around the other ones, they each have their own different thing. Let's see, hangry. So hangry is the one in the middle. But if you just followed that rule, you would never do hangry, and you would never do bitter pillow. I don't know what that biter pillow. Oh, that's a gay porn thing. Maybe it's not a gay thing. Maybe it's just a porn thing. I don't know. Anywho, so you see what I'm saying. So what I recommend, the house rule, is that when you look at that color and then you say green, then you flip it over. So that way you're always going to be circulating through the different words. But that's neither here nor there. Now the other thing that I do want to mention is that I've played this twice, and I did not get a chance to play the drinking rules. And they're quite extensive drinking rules right here. But I will say, when we go on to the pros, I do think they're going to be a whole heck of a lot of fun. But this is the review, so let's get into the pros. Let's get into the cons. So first, on the cons, the game is incredibly light. It's incredibly simple, and some people are not going to feel comfortable shouting these things out. And you need to know your audience. This most likely isn't going to go over the most well, like a serious game night where you're going to be playing Caverna after it. It's much more of a drinking style party, lighter style party game, like an actual game that people would bring to a party when you wouldn't expect there to be games. You know what I'm saying? Like apples to apples sort of thing. But so a lot of people are going to poo-poo on this game immediately, which is another thing you need to go into this, that you need to know the crowd. Any other cons that they have with the game? Aside from that one rule, no, not really. Because moving on to the pros, I really like Mind Your Language. And I think it is a great little game. And the best way for me to explain why I enjoy this so much was the fact that I had two people who were poo-pooing on the game as we were playing the game. Okay, so they're like, oh, this is so dumb, this is so stupid. And they're right. It is dumb, it is stupid, but what I pointed out was, you still were laughing your ass off throughout the entire game. They're like, yeah, I was. And that's the case. This game has a very small but specific niche. And if you feel like you're in that niche, go get this game. Click on that Amazon link down below. I get like a penny or something like that. And check it out. Because it is. And that's the Amazon associate. They're not like giving me any money. The company's not. So yeah, I think, and I'm going to keep this. No, actually, I'm probably going to give it to buddy mine. I think I would have enjoyed this much more when I first got into the hobby. Back before I knew that there was a lot of other, more party games. But for what this is, easy to learn, easy to teach. Oh, the last comment I have with this is sometimes you'll get to some words, you'll be like, I don't know what that is. And then I guess it's supposed to be part of the fun is to like Google what it is and then laugh about it. And I can see that going over very, very well with some groups and very, very poorly with other groups. But then again, that mostly just goes back to the know your group thing. But in the end, Mind Your Language, I think it's a great party game, and I absolutely can recommend you check this one out if it looks like it's of interest to you, because if that niche fits you, you're going to wear that niche like I wear this lovely sweater. Actually, it's what is this? I don't know. My grandmother gave it to me. My 78-year-old grandmother gave this to me. So when my granny gives me something, I wear it. But if you enjoy what I'm doing, please be sure to click on that subscribe button down below as I'm trying to reach 9,000 subscribers to celebrate my 9-year anniversary making YouTube content. And as always, thanks for your time, YouTube.